Hello and welcome back to a Springfield build. We're going to try and do Wiggum's house. It is an awkward build, small house, but awkward if anything. My only other problem is I'm noticing a couple of alternatives popping up online with a second story. The ones I've been looking at are actually only one story, so I think they probably are from different episodes maybe. And also I'm going to try and build a little different today because I'm getting fed up of doing like windows like, not so much like in fact that's probably the look we're going to go for. But getting a little bit fed up with a situation of having to build outwards. Or instead of outwards, sort of like dual layered in and out. So we're going to try and do it in a way that it's all done in one. And one thing I did forget, start doing our clay walk up. So I'm looking at, for the door, 1, 2, 3. So if I say them 3, I'm going to go 1, 2, actually 1, 2 and 3 just to be safe. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So yeah, that's good for me. So we're going to dig out this 3. What are we looking? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bearing in mind we've got to start building backwards with our garage as well, back towards the road. A bit awkward. So we just don't want to do it too far out. So we'll give it an extra 1, so that'll make it 11. Just give it a quick check. Bearing in mind we could use a step as one of these blocks. Let's have a quick look. Oh! So yeah, we're also going to want a step. And the problem with having a step is we are literally going to have to put in an actual step because we don't want the door unless we leave the step. I'm looking at some of these pictures. Yeah, I think we're going to leave the step because otherwise we have to use a half slab and there's no way the doors are going to actually work. So I think we're just going to have to go from this picture and if we work through it, we'll go 1, 2, 3 as a door. I'm thinking of putting the frame in as well, so we'll go 1. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've got 5 there. So either way, that one's got to be there. If we do it the way I'm thinking, we'd have netherrack as well. Then we go to our glass. And then 1, 2, netherrack. How's that looking for size? Yeah, I think that's pretty much what we are going to do. And then what we'll probably do is bring this one across. And we start using the netherrack as the columns like that. So realistically we could take off the netherrack here. We don't know what we're exactly doing yet, so we're just going to carry on building. So we'll include the netherrack for now anyway. So we go 1 out, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that'll be the netherrack, netherrack, and so on. Now this is where I don't like to use glass panes because they actually become a pain. But we'll check it out anyway. We'll do it like this. See where it leaves us. Obviously these will be out as well. Actually no. We use like a thing to bring it back in. So yeah, we'll leave it like that for now. Let's have a gander at this picture. So we're going to put in an extra one here. So that'll make that a 2 gap. And then stepping out 1, we're going to go 1, 2, 3 just to be on the safe side. We could leave that as the door. But normally we like to build backwards into it as well, so we're going to have to put 1 extra. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2. And build back that way just for now. And obviously we're going to drag all the way back. It will match the house as it goes further up. So we'll go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Keep building around. This will now be our 3rd layer going up. And 4. And now on our 5th, I'm wondering whether we're going to do it from this one. I think that would be about right. So yeah, we'll put these on for now, but our roof might start coming down a little touch. So we're going to not drag this one down, we're going to add on these ones. Let's see how tall that actually is. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's get our magenta in there. Pull that across. And you know, it might be lucky, because we might need this layer for windows, because we actually want to use some blocks. So we'll do away with this one for now. What sort of blocks do we want? You know what, I'm going to stick with the cyan, because it's not too overpowering blue, but it's nice enough. I think it is going to have to go a row up, which is annoying, because we don't want to be catching these corners. So we'll see how it goes. Drag that one across, and then this one. And what we may have to do is lose one of the windows. Yeah, do this. That actually looks a little too short. Okay, I think that's where it's gonna have to be, just purely because that's the way I'm looking at it, preferring it. I'm gonna use a tripwire hook just there, just to give it a little bit of a look that it should be there. And you know what, I think we could end up lowering this one, so I'm gonna concentrate on the rest of the build in a minute. So we're gonna go 1, 2, and that'll be the last one there. 1, 2. Make this one there. And what I'm thinking is an up-down stair, because the top of the door arches up. So 1, 2. Now we could go up as high as the actual door, lose this row and put it a row up. We'll see how we look. We'll go where we're going first. I think we could go one more up, so that one. Do away with this for now. So I'm just wondering, are we going to drop it a layer, or are we going to stick on this one? Let's have a quick look. If we stick to that layer, so no, I think we're going to knock this one away. Knock them ones away. Fill that one in. Because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. If we take it up to the 5th, which makes it a lot bigger house, but we can then take it 2 off the floor, then we can add these bits here instead. The only thing we might have to do is, instead of say doing it there, using these, we might use blocks instead, because the blocks might have a little bit of a better look coming up to the actual windowsill itself. I know it's annoying. I actually hate building outwards on a structure, unless obviously it's meant to be there. But I'm thinking this may be the best way for us to actually get this done. Because then on the door we'd come out with a step, and we'd drag that one across. What I did want, because I kind of wanted to cut off the corner of the door, but I think that will actually be fine. So let's have a look at the picture. What sort of door have we got? We've got a magenta door. We'll do it on this one. See if we want to pull it out of touch. And we go there, there. And then we'll check our blocks. So like so. Let's just have a quick check of these with blocks. Just purely because they may look better. Yeah, I'm going to use the blocks. I think that looks a little touch better. Now the problem with this house is it's so low detail that any little detail actually really matters. And it's horrible because it doesn't leave much room to play with. So if we look at that, look at the picture, besides the fact that it's actually like a green skin to the house, I think that actually looks pretty good. Apart from the door handles on the wrong side of the door. There we go, perfect, perfect. So we've got our 3 windows. Same height as the door. So yeah, I think we should take it from there. We're gonna run this across. We're gonna need that anyway. I think we should add an extra row here, just to keep it in tight. Now I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 with that one. Make it 11, 12, 13, 14. I think I'm going to try and pull it back in line with this one. I think I'll leave it one longer. Let's just have a little look. Put it all the way across. Now we know there's no windows on the garage side, and we know there's no windows on the actual back side. So we're free to build this one up. And also the far side of the house. It's a bit of a shame with the colour of the house, but didn't really want to be using wool. So I think from this one, I think we'll do the same on this one as well. Just purely because it will pull the house back in shape. It will line up with that roof, hopefully. I'm hoping. So what we'd have in this case is, okay, so we actually need the wood now. Always a good sign. So we're going to be using spruce wood. And if I place this one here, like so. Drag this one across. Just have a little look how this actually looks. So it sort of falls in on itself, if that makes sense. So we're going to pull it up. So this one will come all the way to here. And this one will meet the wall here. So it's like a little touch under where the roof is going to fall to this one. But then at the same time that's a good thing because it will do this. And then start pulling around. Let me just have a look at this picture, make sure I've got it right. Yeah, so it's kinda very much like that. But this one will go up at an angle, like so, with this one keep making its way further in. So this roof, in a sense, actually takes over the other. So we're going to run this one across. Remembering to fill in our roof in just a moment. And then we've got that roof lower, just a touch lower than the other one. Let's get a front view. Yeah, not bad at all, not bad. So start dragging this roof in, because we know where this level is going to be. So we've got that one. And then what have we got in the middle? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to finish on an uneven. The end there. So let's build it across. And this one we're going to want a... I think we're going to use a darker one. Now, I don't know what that actually is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a window there. No, I'm gonna put the purple. And I'm gonna take the window, change that for a wooden trapdoor. I'm gonna put the trapdoor over it just to signify I know it's there, but I have no clue what it is. So I'm just gonna leave it just like that. Because I can't make no detail of something that's just square and in the wall. So we're just gonna do it like that for now. Could take it a touch down the building. No, it's got to stay there. And voila, that is that side of the roof actually found. So we drag this one all the way across. Now which one overtakes which one? This one actually comes in further every time. So this one will be here. So it's this roof has got to take over the other one. Why we got the opportunity, let's fill this one in. I'm not sure what to do with the back yet. Normally I just match up to the windows at the front, just to really give it a, a bit of symmetrical sort of view to it. With this one, I'm thinking the house detail is going to have to come from a police car. Just purely because the house is not that detailed. Now afterwards you may look at it and think, well, that's clearly Chief Wiggum's house, isn't it? And that would be great. But at the same time I'm not so sure just yet. But we'll give it a go. Oop. We're just finding our level. And that is our level right there. So every time we pull this in, so the next challenge of the build is actually this roof. So we got 1, 2, 3. This goes up 1, 2, 3. So we're actually going to have to use stairs on this part, which is not what we were wanting, but at the same time perfect in a way. So we're going to dump this for a moment. Come back to this. Do it like so. Now it is going to make the garage much higher, which is really annoying. Sometimes it's not what you want. Unfortunately in this build, because of the way the roofs are, you actually need this one at much more of a peak than the house roof itself. So, should be fun. So this one doesn't have no choice but to sit in, okay, to that one. Yeah. So yeah, we'll work it out as we go along now. We'll just sort this roof out first. Make sure we've got it all looking spiff and span. Do we want to go upside down? Yeah. I don't know actually. Because the other side... What did we do there? We didn't do it. Okay, so... Say no to that one. I think we should still... Let's have a quick look. Yeah, I think we should still do a row of stairs. Doing, but the right way up, just purely to sort of help ease the steepness of the other one. We'll come back to that anyway. We'll have a look. If it doesn't fit, it doesn't fit. So that's one row. Oop. Got our next. So yeah, this roof is going to be pretty high, but unfortunately it's just the way it literally has to be. The good news is we can lift that sort of middle window of the garage there, just to more suit the build itself. Ooh. I think we are going to need an extra one there, but I don't want to be over guessing. So we know that's the centre. The only thing that's messing me up is I've added an extra row on the other side, so that one can go from there and be put there rather than mess ourselves over. And then we'll probably put a centerpiece in, so I'll just leave it like that for now. We'll put another row of stairs in on each side, and I think we'll finish up with a slab, just purely because we have no choice now. So in it goes. Now that is a very tall roof, but at the same time it just about, if you look at the picture, it just about peaks it like it should, which is very handy. So we can go about now just pulling all these stairs across. Now we're going to concentrate on the garage from this side, because we know there's nowhere else for it to go. So this one we can't be wrong with no matter what we do, which is a godsend at times. Oops, okay, it just went wrong. So there we go, we pull that across. This one across. Now this is one of them builds we could skip this part and then realise too late, and then it would never change. I hate doing that, I really do. What have I done here then? Okay. 2, 3. Then we seem to have gone a bit lopsided here, haven't we? Okay, we're gonna have to sort this roof out. So what did we do on the first one? We went up one. So you've got to go. You've got to go. Let's sort this out. Sorry guys. Must have got carried away, building away. You can get out. Out, 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 out. And that may be the middle then. Oh, not you, you. And you. Yes, our new middle. There it is. So sometimes you do things like that and you think, how the bloody hell have I gone wrong now? And it's something as simple as that. And you'll only notice once it's completed, you'll look back and think, bloody hell, why is there a camel lump in the middle of my roof? So, we're gonna have to now build this way. Now drag this one all the way across. And then this one will come to there. This one will come to maybe actually one away. I'm not too sure. So drag this one back across. And now this one. And that is now our center of the roof. So now we start working backwards on our garage. Is that right? Yep. So this one can now go all the way across. And now we've got to start putting in some support. Now I think we're just going to run it all the way across from this one. Whoops. Yeah, good. Good. And we'll drop this one in. Why do I always decide to build downwards? So there we go. We've got this now. Now if we have a quick look, we know that on that side it would be that way first. Oh. And then that one. 'Cause I'm guessing that's what we've done there. And then we're going to have to build back the other way. So we use this roof. And with that, that should be pretty much what we're looking to do. pretty much. It's actually a pretty good placement. Voila. So now it's all about improvising. We're just gonna have to put in a couple of windows. I dare say they would have a back door, but I don't have any clue about any of that. I dare say the garage is just garage. So I'll just go ahead, fill this in. You could put in a window or something if you wanted. I can't find no pictures to actually tell you what to do there. I don't know whether to match that. I think I might. 1, 2. I'm gonna put one of them there as well, just to match the back up. I'll run that. Chuck him in before I forget. I'm actually so glad that I didn't pack up and actually leave this video before I even put the back wall in again. Although it could have happened. Drag this one all the way across. Do you know what? I'm not going to put it in the back door because I have no clue how to actually integrate it into the build. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to match up these windows. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, and 3. We come across with our 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That does leave a good bit of space though that should or could have a door. So I suppose we could actually extend the windows one on the backs. So we extend this side as well. Actually giving us our 4, so we use this. Remembering to use the same colour. So we've got 1, 2, 3. The only difference with these windows is they'll actually be 4 in length. And I'm thinking we should really put a police car on site as well. And I think we should box these ones as well. Oh. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's definitely the way to do it. There we go. So what does that leave to do? We could leave the windows like that. That is not too much of an issue. You could even match up to the door if you wanted. Which means I should really do the same on the other side, I suppose. And I suppose you could do it there. May actually look a bit neater. I think it does in a way. Kinda. But I was just going to stick with the box in. Yeah, we're going to box these, but we'll leave the door as it is because it clearly shows it in the picture having the arch. Whoops. I don't know what it is that worries me so much about building like this. I just hate making the boxes unless it can get the windows looking rather decent with it. So let's have a look. So yeah, that leaves us just to dig in a drive now. Nice and simple, all the way back. It's not actually that much of a space to dig up. Let's just over dig a little. I don't think there's a path coming off it. Nope, no path coming off it. It's just literally all this bit. I think I've actually got to put the names of these houses, the people that live in them. I think I'm going to have to start naming them. Because I know exactly who lives there. But I'm not sure if everyone else does just by looking at them. Nicely done. Let's have a little look. Strange, he doesn't actually have any sort of antennas or anything. So I think we're gonna use a fence post. And just some oak leaves. I think we put one there, one there. Just to create the two little plumpy trees outside. And I haven't really got any fern leaves. So we could use spruce, I suppose, and just got to sort of do 3 though, that's the only problem here. So we've got to do it. Don't know if that just looks terrible. And then so put one on top. Take these away. Oops. You sort of get the idea anyway. Maybe just use spruce wood underneath just to make it look a bit more tree-like. But yep, I think that is literally the maximum I can do for that house. Did I forget to put anything in? Nope, not that I can see. I think that is completely done. Thanks for watching, and I shall catch you with our next build.